Welcome back to my channel. My name is PJ and today I'm going to do a little small short video on the highs and lows of having cancer. If you're new to this channel, please show some support and hit that subscribe button down there, hit the notification bell as well, and that will let you know when I next upload a video. What I'm doing in this little series of vlogs is my life after stage 3 throat cancer, the highs and lows, and I'm going to be honest, today is a low. People think that because you're back out in the gym, because you're back out socialising, that everything is alright. And I've done a video about like this previously, but this week I didn't envisage me doing another one. If you've got any advice for me nutrition wise or training wise, please get it in the comments down below. It would be really helpful if you could. So yeah, it started off on Monday. Went to the gym as usual, and I made a big mistake. I didn't warm up properly. What I usually do is I knew if I'm doing chest or shoulders or arms or anything like that, 9 times out of 10 I do the same routine. I just do my rotations, I do my raises, and I roll my shoulders up. But I didn't on this occasion. I saw an opportunity to train with a couple of lads and I jumped in with them. And I kind of didn't warm my muscles up, which I now wish I had done. To cut a long story short, on my last exercise with 95 kilo on the bar, again me being Billy Big Bollocks thinking I could do it, on my 3rd rep my shoulder popped and gave way, which, if I'm honest, it didn't hurt at the time. A couple of hours later my arm went into seizure, and it was a good job I had a catch behind me, because I literally I couldn't move. It's all to do with warming getting the blood flowing around the tissue and your ligaments. And also as well, probably being a little bit enthusiastic, thinking that I could bench 95 kilos when in the previous weeks I've only been doing 60, 65, 70 kilo. So maybe a little ambitious. So I carried on training, didn't think it was that, I just thought it was a bit of cramp, a bit of a strain, I didn't think anything of it. And then Monday night, I couldn't move my arm, I couldn't lift it up sideways, I couldn't lift it forwards, I couldn't do anything. Had a really shit night's sleep and got up in the morning and I spent 25 minutes on 2 phones trying to get a doctor's appointment. That's how bad it was. So managed to get a doctor's appointment, popped a couple of painkillers, went to the doctors, and they advised me not to do any exercise, and they're going to send me for an ultrasound and an x-ray, blah blah blah, this, that and the other. Again, I haven't been back to the gym this week. I've taken some time off, and what I've learned over the last few months, if you need to have a rest, is to have a rest. You've got to do it. You've got to listen to your body. So I thought, right, I'm not going to worry or I'm not going to do any training, and I've kept it. So the last couple of days, I'm going to be honest, it has got better. I haven't had the ultrasound appointment come through yet. The X-ray is for next Wednesday, which in my eyes is a little bit pointless, and I just feel that I've kind of sort of hit a little bit of a low. And what's capped it off as well, again, it's my own fault. Because I didn't think I was going to be able to train for a month, I got on the scales the other night. And I was a little bit disappointed in my weight. I'm not going to reveal what I was or say what I was. But bearing in mind, I've been hitting roughly 3,000 calories a day. Day in, day out for the last 3 weeks. And I would have thought I would have been a little bit more advanced in my weight than what I was. So it kind of put me in a little bit of a downer. I've been back to the gym this morning and I did 25 minutes of just walking on the treadmill, bit of cardio, had a little bit of an altercation with a lady in the gym because she didn't like being filmed. Well, okay, that's all well and good, and I don't film anybody at all, to be honest. If there is someone in my shot, I will say to them, right, this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing it, this is my cause, is that okay? But she didn't. She kind of sort of kicked off and got a bit arsey with me and that really got my back up, because she doesn't know me, she doesn't know about my situation, and she kind of sort of didn't even bother to find out. So, me being me, I carried on filming, and I thought, bollocks to her. So that kind of sort of put me in a little bit of a bad mood also. And I wasn't in the mood. So, this is the, I also, how can I put this in my, I also met a friend this week who has just lost a loved one, somebody I know and somebody I've been messaging. Unfortunately, they didn't make it, and that was through cancer. So that kind of sort of hit home a little bit as well. I felt guilty because I haven't messaged this person during my treatment and this, that, and the other, and they've got their own. But I was reassured last night that I wasn't being selfish, and that I had my own problems, which is, it is right, but you still kind of sort of want to be there for people. Very good friends, and unfortunately it was a sad outcome, and it just goes to show you how horrible this disease is. But I'm going to take a positive out of that. It's given me a little bit more positivity to try and help people. And I'm not a wonder worker, I'm not a miracle worker, I'm not a doctor, I can't produce miracles, but if I can help in any way with training, or with eating, or with anything, or with chatting, even if somebody wants to phone me up and have a little talk to me, then my door is open. Very sad indeed, and I'll be honest, I got a bit upset this morning on the phone to someone, and they said it happens, and they're right. And I did make it, and I'm getting a bit upset now. I didn't realise how bad or how poorly I was, and having cancer, it still hasn't hit home 100% on. It could have been a far worse outcome. So I take a positive out of it, that I beat it and that I'm still here. So, rough with the smooth, I'm going to say ups and downs. Last week I was absolutely buzzing because I felt I was doing really good in the gym. and I felt that I was making gains, and then Monday I get an injury. Stupid dick that I am, got on the scales, didn't see what I wanted to see, and that's kind of sort of put me in a little bit of a downer as well. The only saving grace from this is that it's just a bit of a downer, it's just a bit of a dip. I know that with the right attitude and with the right motivation, I will get back up a few more spaces. I'm not going to say I can get back up on top, because that is quite a way off, to be perfectly honest. Going forward, I'm going to take this time off this week and the weekend to recover a little bit more. When I go back to the gym, when I start training, I'm going to stop bench pressing for a few weeks. I'm still going to train chest, but I'm going to use machines and I'm going to adapt my training around that. And I'm going to see if I can get out of this little low patch. And I wanted to share with you guys as well, it's not all smiles, it's not all positive results. It has really made me feel this week, and I'm going to be honest, and I'm very strong minded. Once I get something in my mind, I will do it. And I came very close this morning to getting all my equipment together, and people that know me, especially people close to me, know that once I have had enough of something, I literally will get it all together and I will sell it. And I came very close this morning to getting all my equipment, which I've accumulated over the last few weeks, to do the vlogging, and I nearly sold it. But I went upstairs. I'd cleaned my bathrooms. I've got a fairly large house, and I spent an hour upstairs, bit of music, cleaning my bathrooms. So I've still got my stuff, and this is why I've sat down now to just let you know how my feelings. These are genuine feelings, and I said at the start of this vlogging series that it will be raw. There'll be no airs or graces. I will tell you exactly how I feel. I will give you my honest opinion on how I'm doing. And this week has been shit. And if I can take a positive out of it, I'll get this weekend. It's my weekend with my son, so that will be really good. That will pick me back up again. The injury, again, I'm going to listen to my body. I'm not going to train anything like that. I'm still going to give it a little bit of movement. I'm still going to just try and keep motivated and focus on the end result. Like I said, I've set myself a 3-month target, 12 weeks, to put on 4 kilos, and that equates to 3,000 calories a day. The way I kind of sort of think about it is as well, because I've got such a fast metabolism, as soon as it's going in, my body is using all the energy. It's just burning it straight up, burning all the calories straight up. So I'm kind of thinking, and I've done a couple of days without kind of hitting my 3,000 calories. It doesn't really, with me, it doesn't really matter. If I eat 3 meals a day, then I still maintain that weight. And this is what's frustrating. I want to be able to hit the calories, and then in a month's time, jump on the scale, and I want to be able to put a kilo on. If I can't put a kilo on in a month, then that is going to be such a kick in the nuts. And yet, like somebody pointed out to me this morning, I want to do it in a way which is muscle, which is building, and I do that. I don't want to get my beer belly back. I don't want to do the burgers and that. And I've said this before. I want to do it as best as I can, but it's so hard. You don't understand how hard it is. I can't eat the 5 to 6 meals a day. I can't snack on a breasted chicken. I can't eat a bowl of basmati rice with me. I can't do it. This is what's frustrating. So yeah, I'm a little bit lost today. That's literally to sum it up. I'm a little bit lost. So I thought I'd do a little video just to show the insights, and if anybody has felt the same, or if anybody understands what I'm going through, then I'd love to hear from you. Put a comment down below, give me a DM or whatever. You know, it'd be nice to speak to somebody who's been in the same position as me, and somebody who has gone through it. I know I will get through it. I'm that kind of person. I know I'm a positive person. Training wise, I've hit a bit of a lull at the moment because of the injury. I'm going to try and train around it. As soon as I feel a little bit of a twinge, I'm going to stop, because I'm looking at this long term. I don't want to do myself any injury. So I'll try and adapt my training styles around myself, and also to get motivated again. If somebody said to me, do you know what, Phil, have a month off training, I would quite easily not bother. And that's kind of what I need. That's why I need a kick up the arse. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little insight into the other side of cancer. It's not a bed of roses once you get the all clear. Life still is hard. My thoughts and prayers go out to somebody close to me. I'm still lost for words as to what has gone on over the last few weeks. I don't really know what else to say. I'm very, very lost, and I want to get back to my happy place. It's not a depressive, and it's not a mental state of mind. I don't need therapy or anything like that. I'm just literally in a bit of a lull patch at the moment. So a few days just keeping myself to myself should theoretically pull myself out. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, there's a little subscription tab down there. Please click that, and also the notification bell, and that will notify you when I next upload a video. Give the video a thumbs up, get your comments in the box, let me know what you're going through, let me know if these are being helped. Until then, just thank you so much for taking time out to watch the videos, and I'll see you in the next video.
Where did you